need a big, 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 big check that I can see. Big whips, big cribs, big everything I mean. Big mad cause they tryna do everything I did. I done played big dudes, now I'm making big moves. And now that's a big mood, had to step in big shoes. Guess they coming with a big, make it. Wait.
I got something for Splash. I know exactly what he want to do.
This is not what he want. He knows this.
There's definitely a history between us.
He's really tough.
Ay, just like that, I like everything big, little falls back. His face and I like a laundromat. At first they wasn't answering, but now they calling back. But I get it, I've been too committed, I done got it lit. I like honeys and I like them blue, like I'm but it's spread up under my shoes. You know what these is? Paid the fees when I pay my dues. Let's see the biz. Big bank, big cake, I'm a straight. Now I'm doing everything I know yo.
Let's meet the visiting team, the Minnesota Timberwolves. At the other guard, it's time.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of Penwood Tip.
Hey, BA.
Good stuff, Hallie. Thanks for that. And we have just about a half a season left. Here's our latest power rankings. You take a look at the Heat, knocked out of that top three, moving down to the fourth spot.
Well, right now for Sacramento, they've been such a welcome surprise. Not many people thought they could be this good, but they continue to relish the role of underdog.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling out the wings, Beasley and Edwards. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Russell in at the one. And for the Kings, Harrison Barnes out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Wright in at the point guard position. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
I think DiVincenzo is at his best in the open court because he's got tremendous speed.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game. And we're in the middle of the season, Clark. Some teams that exceeded early expectations are starting to believe.
And that confidence is self-perpetuating. Again, you have success, it breeds more success because you have some confidence. And I'll tell you what, it's a pretty good feeling when you prove the doubters wrong as a team. You look at Sabonis, and he clearly is one of the best passing big men in the game because he sees the floor so well.
From deep, Barnes, and that's good. Barnes has got 6.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Knocks it loose. DiVincenzo with the steal. And here's Wright from the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Gets the 3 to fall. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket on the night.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And Minnesota calls time here. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Mitchell's checked in for Russell.
Second team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. It's stolen by Wright.
And the mistakes are piling up for them early.
And it's not hard to see why they're down. I mean, it seems every trip down the floor, they're giving the ball to the other team.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
Mitchell double team. Pass to Towns. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Sabonis finds Barnes. Here's Williamson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Prince is checked in.
Taurean Prince.
Pass to Edwards. The shot comes out. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's DiVincenzo, and some very quick points for him on that possession. DiVincenzo's got 10 points in the game.
I mean, just hitting all their shots early. What an offensive game plan. It must be the coaching.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his third foul so far.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. McLaughlin comes in for Mitchell.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, Beasley saw a bigger role last year. Full slate of starter minutes were his, and it led to a career high in numbers for him.
Beasley, a much bigger part of this team, was more a role player early in his career.
And he's a bigger part of this team, B.A., for good reason. He's a natural scorer who can fill it up, and he gives you a legitimate outside threat, and he's now become a top option for this offense.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Here's McLaughlin. In his last outing, 8 points for him. The ball's knocked loose. Good chance here for DiVincenzo, and buries.
Pretty bad, she bad, you know. She know I'm coming. I got one more on my left and one on my right. And loads more coming. Bro in the back and I'm in the back and I'm on the jeans. My bro see he got it. I'm finna ball like I'm Kobe. Too bad that she don't know me. Yeah, she wanna go ham, so ham all on me. Yeah, she knows she a bad vibe, so I took her off in them streets. Yeah. We came from nothing to something. Now they phone me for discussions. She said, Papi, I'm in London. Blowing my phone, can't make you an option. Maybe you should just slide. Not gonna lie, can't make up my mind. And I'ma leave you mesmerized. She take 5 on me. Yeah, I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't complacent, I'm chasing, you know that you ride for me. Yeah, she's so strong, yeah. She's so numb, yeah. Should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah, and yeah, she gon' do it twice for me. Yeah. Bro said he ain't gonna ride with no phone. Got 2 things on me, she wanna roll with
Trade, came out of if I fall off, I can do the same thing. Rap game, face all over these magazines, I can't slang things. Insane, bunny rabbit, throw it down for the set. VVs when you see me, or these and my money roll, it do not fold. Got a roadie day, told us all go. Politic with I don't got a minute, but it I never been, I do not fold. Names on the Chevy, they was all gold. Politic, I ain't got a minute, but it yeah. You know what I'm saying, baby? Politic. I ain't got a minute, but it yeah. With my money roll, it do not fold. I ain't got a minute, but it
Welcome to this special edition.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor...
Kevin, thank you very much.
Good point. No pressure, DA. Thank you. And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance, and coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing, but leave no doubt the three-pointer is here to stay.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward. And for Sacramento, Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Williamson. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Barnes. And it's Bull in at the 4. Beasley against DiVincenzo. Pass to Vanderbilt. Down low. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
So it's Minnesota now. 6-point game.
Home team.
There's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Beasley outside. Knocked loose. Back to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, look at the accuracy on Russell's shot. Even from deeper range, he's right on the money.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
And Towns gets it to go.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
But these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
During that breakout fourth season, DeMontis averaged 5 assists per game, a crazy number for a center. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Here's Vanderbilt, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That is his first foul of the game. Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Mitchell comes in for Russell. Beasley, the pass to Mitchell. Outside Prince. Here's Edwards. Good on the triple.
Anthony Edwards.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D real.
Here's DiVincenzo. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
He had a nice open look right there.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls, and we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
Minnesota making some changes. Daniels is checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Malik Beasley. For 3, Mitchell. Sabonis grabs the board.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Mitchell is double. The pass to McLaughlin. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
And it's Prince penetrating. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far. They're right here.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And stolen by Williamson. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
That's it. Dozen straight points coming off the triple.
So the Timberwolves called their first time out.
The goal was to limit their turnovers, and they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
.116 left to play in the first quarter. McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. 10-point lead.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Lets the three fly. Drills the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got 9 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of three-point bombs.
And now the Kings fast break. Another three for Sacramento.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Substitution. Jared Vanderbilt.
On defense, the Kings. 19-point game. Knocked away. Williamson from long range. Another three for Sacramento.
He's pulling out all the tricks in this court. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Passes to McLaughlin. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for Sacramento. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Kings, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
So on the floor for Minnesota, the forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. Mitchell is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 5 down low. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play a substitution.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Inside. Vanderbilt. Sabonis with the block.
And you know, with how skilled he is offensively, Sabonis at 6'11", not known as a shot blocker, but uses his height there on the rejection. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Russell, and he could not hit them.
I'm a bad boy. When I got off my and got to the cash and got in my bag, boy. Please don't think it's sweet, I stay with it, even though I'm a sad boy. You better watch the way you breathe around me for that. I've been boy, I done naughty McCoy. No one bet my rich a million 9 months. Overseas, 100 skin, Chris. GTR, I love the crash cars. I'm a bad boy, so I got a futuristic ride. Mars. They don't play with me, they stay with me. She fell in love with my hockey ring. Come to kick it, I'm not on the soccer team. You won't make it as part of my prophecy. Ralph Simmons, match my prodigy. I'ma do the dash, get to the bag, ain't no one as bad as Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, I'm a bad boy. When I got off my and got to the cash and got in my bag, boy. Please don't think it's sweet, I stay with it, even though I'm a sad boy. You better watch the way you breathe around me. Hey, when the squad link, we don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, or 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a God thing. About to unload. Hey, I'm about to and they can feel it, it's a. I had to let the world know it's my time. I had to come up on the check, I was down. And I was up to my neck, almost drowned. But I paid all my debts off out loud. They got paid, now to recall my files. Wouldn't be life if it all went as planned. Sacrifice made me go, not no lamb. Just no nights in the gym going ham, yeah, yeah. This one for the people who was hating on me. Just to let them know that I'm still gon' eat. Keep my circle small, but it's still on feet. Less is really more, so I don't feel lonely. Take it to the bank. Run it to the top, still got sweat on me. Demanding my respect in the gym, doing sets just to flex on everybody who had flexed on me. Hey, when the squad link, we don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, or 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a God thing. About to unload. Hey, I'm about to and they can feel it, it's a. I had to let the world know it's my time. By design, can't be moving too fast, trying to grind. This ain't a sprint, we running the marathon. I put it all on the line. I put it all on the line. This ain't a sprint, we running the marathon. When I get lit, you know I'ma share the shine. When the squad links, we don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, expose that. Don't wanna talk to no reporters like I'm Kyrie. Don't wanna talk to paparazzi like I'm Kanye. This ain't a sprint, we running the marathon.
Out here faking and they lying, I'm just saying. I'm running up that money, ma, I'm getting to them bands. You know I got that and now like a fan. Then this gon' get a tan. If it ain't about that money, then I cannot comprehend. I heard you out here clumsy and you need a helping hand. She talking about she love me, but I do not understand. And if we can't find him, then we that is man. Better come and get your man. Them jokes that yo keep on saying, keep on playing. I'm pulling up and I just thought these praying. But I was kinda like, what was that you was saying? These steady talking, but they ain't getting no bands. They living with they mama rent free, they ain't paying. We hopping out with them, get the acting like he hate me, but these really be fans. A nigga getting left shaky when we spinning on his man. She acting like she wanna date me cause I'm all these. We pulling up with them and get the acting like he ain't fake, but we be knowing. And they lying, I'm just saying. I'm running up that money, ma, I'm getting to them bands. You know I got that now like a fan. Money, then this gon' get a tan. If it ain't about that money, then I cannot comprehend. I heard you out here clumsy and you need a helping hand. She talking about she love me, but I do not understand. And if we can't find him, then we that is man. Lying, these out here acting, playing. We hopping out with them. Hey, just send that location, you know it. We slide. Let's try to say she stay, and I'm tryna. Hey, this ain't boy, yo, better hide. These out here, they don't be outside. They pulling up, letting it ride. They hopping out with that. They really be, they just doing it to get by. My team, they having no aim, they just hop out, let it ride. No, we don't play that. Run up on me, he get turned in. Lying, I'm just saying. I'm running up that money, ma, I'm getting to them bands. You know I got that now like a fan. I cannot comprehend. I heard you out here clumsy and you need a helping hand. She talking about she love me, but I do not understand. And if we can't find him, then we that is man.
I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. We causing a commotion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. Loud commotion. We causing a commotion. Icy as in the whole land. I hit the road in an all-white van. I keep a fresh set up on my hands. You don't like me, but you want my grand. How you look? How you look? How you sound? I'm a boss, I'm a brat, hard to handle. I'm a real life mood, a real life muse. Got some pretty in my sandals. I can't help I was born like this.
It's finally arrived. Welcome to the My Team Unlimited $250,000 tournaments. Thousands tried, but only 32 qualified for each tournament. And we have 2 brackets for this year, one for last gen and one for current gen. A total of $500,000 is up for grabs. It's been a long journey.
Ain't my fault that you want my drip. Little bit of could have been my friend. Now you gotta listen while I pop my
The setting is Washington, D.C. and Capital One Arena for the Kings. Playing at a high level deep into the season, and they're hungry to keep it going tonight. Is next. Back in just a moment. It's the NBA on 2. Allie, take.
Thank you, Brian.
Well, Allie, he's put a lot of work into that area of his game. Good stuff there. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Domantas Sabonis.
And his scoring numbers have been moving in the right direction these past few years. He's continued to get better at adjusting to what opposing defenses are throwing at him, and he's finding ways to get buckets by any means necessary.
Now the starting group for the visitors. DeLon Wright is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And for the Wizards, Beal the off guard with Avdia at the 3. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Neto in at point. And the season's taken some interesting twists so far, Britt. But this is the time on... the calendar when things really start to get interesting in the NBA.
Yeah, you can start to look, BA, sometimes at your schedule and a chunk of games. Maybe you have a homestand of 4 or 5 or a road trip where you could actually win 3 or 4 games on the road to come back and take advantage of your playoff position.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Neto. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And just about a minute into this first quarter. The 3 from Barnes hits the trifecta.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up, shooting from there.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Wright. From deep 3-point range. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Wright's got his second basket of the night.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Neto. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Now a timeout called by Washington. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
It felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Bryant, he's checked in for Washington. Kispert comes in for Neto. It's Avdia on the wing, inside. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Avdia.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
It's stolen by Wright. Up top, DiVincenzo. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Kispert. Beal against DiVincenzo. Beal goes in, and then Beal with the dunk.
Nimble moves on the drive by Beal, able to just slip past the defense into a shot. What I admire about Bradley Beal is his steady growth, not just in his overall game, but how he's embraced becoming a leader. He's someone his teammates really look up to.
And DiVincenzo hits from deep. DiVincenzo's got 6 points. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
DiVincenzo with the steal. The three from Barnes. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. The shot. Ooh, poked away. Out to Sabonis. Counted from distance. Sabonis has got his second basket of the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Boy, Beal's rise continues to impress. Every season, Grant, he improves as a scorer, especially.
And the older he gets, the more wisdom he attains. Both on and off the court, his guys expect him to lead the charge. It's something that he takes great pride in.
So for the Wizards, Hachimura's checked in for Kuzma, and Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Beal. Here's Avdia. He's guarded by Barnes. Pass to Caldwell Pope. To win the run. And the layup is up and in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Williamson finds Barnes. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
3-point field goal.
12 points for him.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game. The Wizards making a switch here.
Substitution for your Wizards. Daniel Gafford.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 5. Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Gafford.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion, again to the rack.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Tipped away. Pass to Neto. There's the triple. Barnes with the rebound.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
There's the double with Wright. Down low. Hachimura. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
And sometimes it's just as much fun watching Zion go up for a hard block as it is a hard dunk.
Barnes, it's good.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Neto, hounded by Wright. High post Gafford, shoots over Sabonis, and another basket for Washington. A big-time effort for Harrison Barnes, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back after this word. And growing up in a sporting family, most of Brad...
Mom said in high school, whoever would recruit me first.
I like that system, Grant. Pretty simple. Supply and demand.
That's right. Give the people what they want. And I'd say he found his calling.
Harrison Barnes. 3-point field goal.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Rui Hachimura is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Ish Smith. And it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And he can't hit the second. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
It's stolen by Barnes, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. And all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after the season, expect those talks to intensify.
Yep.
I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe, keep my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Keep my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe, keep my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Keep my way up, it don't go. Beef for the bank and they know I'm in prison. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking a from my who ain't heavy. I'm the best and you heard when I said it. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's spouting. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching but I don't have a daughter. I know me who pick up when I call her. Working big and it don't hurt to break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he lead a know it, Mr. Know I got him running to it. I'ma need the full amount before we talk it that I'm waking up and coming through it. Run up like a runner do it. Stand up just like a stunner do it. The best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Keep my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Keep my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Keep my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Keep my way up, it don't go. Top dog like I manage. I'm the really damaged. I came out and made the channel froze. I'm really who the panel chose. Put my name up like a banner boat. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name a who got a better flow, cause she can hang it up just like a telephone. Chris Lick me up with the party on. 10K to let it come see it. Friends that now make it come treat it. Spin make it come. I want the Louis in the machine out. Jewelry be cold like the temperature 0. I'm the hardest, they call me the hero. Heaven if then they know what I be on. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Keep my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Keep my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Keep my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Keep my way up, it don't go.
Prada and Gucci don't go together. Louis and Dior, I swear go better. He wear my drip, but I wear it better. Kalani, swear you go wetter, huh? On go mode. I should get a chain for the promo.
The level is just too advanced. The bezel is Tiffany stamp. Don't grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it. They pay me to show you I do it again.
Huh? Yeah, I'm in control of the block. You know how October get hot. Might make this crib is over the top. The
telling my make sure I with a 10. It's part of the brand. I know that I came with a slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. Can I depend on a man? I slide some bread in the jam. That's just who I am. Custom just waving at us from the window. They don't even come on the plane when we land. Anyone else would retire, but I'm not content. I wanna these like 20 feet down so no one can find them again. It's gotta be scary to witness me carry these around in both of my hands. They stay inviting me over, they say they got I get there and then it's just them.
Got verse from the boy in elite. You would say use instead. Everything good when you live in the hills. Got chef and made for a bed. Can you imagine that I seen? I went from the Roy to South 20 dreams. The bridge got burned and shattered. I'm climbing, I don't need a ladder. New year, it's a new chapter. Got her snap, I didn't even snap her. She on the out of anger. Back in the days, life was so hard and Pelham in backyards. I didn't even know about Goyard. I just sent my new bank card. Remembering days in the courtyard. I came from that Nats. Bugs in the she wanna spell the facts. Yeah, yeah. I can't sell my. I got cheese in a bag. My think it's. She wanna buy me a jag. Text me, throw 10 at her like Messi. Took Kalani on girls like Nelly's. I was locked, no answer to Sally's. No change in my lines. Whole many. Lucky told me don't trust many.
Level is just too advanced. The bezel is Tiffany stamp. Don't grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it. They pay me to show you I do it again.